the next part of it, so once you've done that, so you know what you're going to offer, you've decided on the price, you know how you're going to get it to them, so you have all those details in place. It's really important always to make branded marketing materials that look nice. They're more appealing. They're more likely to get somebody to actually pay attention to them. I say this all the time, especially, and right now, like pretty much the only way you are going to be marketing is on Facebook and Instagram. And, you know, in that way, your first goal in that is just getting them to stop scrolling, you know, to move up their thumb, because we just are in this almost zombie-like mentality when we're on social media, where we're just scrolling until something catches our eye. So it's really important that if you just go on your Facebook page and with no image or anything, you just put text on there and say, you know, we're offering gift baskets, $50, surprise your loved ones, you know, da da da. People are not going to see it. They're not going to stop. They're not going to look at it. So it's really, really important that you create nice marketing images. And I highly recommend Canva. If you haven't used Canva before, this is the time to start. It's amazing. The presentation that I have right now was designed in Canva. You can do absolutely almost anything in it. So this is just an example of the dashboard in Canva. Canva is basically graphic design for dummies. Okay. I'm a marketing person, but I don't know Photoshop. I don't know any of the design tools. So I always really struggled when I wanted to create something, trying to communicate to a designer what I was thinking. But in Canva, it's more of like the drag and drop and more intuitive for people that don't have a design background. When you go into it, you can see here, it has pre-designed like sizes for you of Facebook posts, Instagram posts, because actually the size of the screen in Facebook and Instagram are different. So if you're going to do a post, it'll look better if you have one design for Facebook and one design for Instagram. But you can do everything in here. There's animated. So if you've seen now, on Facebook and Instagram, even if it's like a still image, there might be like an arrow that's flashing or something that comes on and circles the offer. And the reason I do that actually is because with Facebook and Instagram, video gives you like more points in your algorithm. So you have a higher chance of your customers actually seeing your post if it's a video. And if you do an animated Facebook or Instagram graphic, when you download it, it actually downloads as a video. So it just gives you more points and has a higher chance of being seen on social media. So those are all things you can create in Canva. And the best thing about Canva is free. They do have a paid version that's $12 a month. The benefits of the paid version is when I'm talking about that Facebook and Instagram, they have different sizes if you want to optimize things. With the paid version, if you create a design, you can say automatically resize, and you can resize that design to all of your different marketing plans. So if you need a flyer, or if you need Instagram, or if you need a LinkedIn post, or whatever it is, you can automatically resize it to all of those things. You might have to move a couple of things around, but you don't have to completely recreate the image. So that's a nice benefit of the paid version. And there's a couple other benefits of the paid version, but for the most part, you can do almost anything you want in the free version. And I do know that there were a couple of nonprofits on the call today. Canva, even the paid version is free for nonprofits. So you can just Google that on how to submit your tax documentation, and then they waive the fee for you for nonprofit. So Canva is awesome, especially right now when you're trying to communicate in a different way. So highly recommend you use Canva to create your Facebook post, your Instagram post, whatever you're going to be doing to get the message out that you are still offering your products or services online. And again, if you need help with Canva in any way, you're going to have my contact information. You can reach out to Terry. We'll definitely get you help using Canva as well. Okay, so again, what I said was important is deciding what you're going to sell, what your customers want, and then deciding how you're going to actually complete the transaction. So how are we actually going to sell online? Okay. Again, we said this session is really meant to be a crash course. We're kind of in disaster mode, right? We're in recovery mode. We're trying to do quick and dirty. How can we get our stuff out there as quick as possible to our customers? So the quickest way, and sometimes people think to sell online, you have to have a full-blown e-commerce platform, online website, and that might be a strategy you want to go towards. But right now, you could leave this call and go start selling or offering your services online. And that's our goal, if that's what you're looking for, is to know how to do that immediately. So I have a couple of examples right now. And honestly, as a consumer, sometimes I feel like these things are easier. So this company here, she's an esthetician in Terre Haute. Typically, she offers, Botox, dermaplane, different things like that. So she obviously can't offer that right now. I mean, there's no way for her to sell those things right now. So and I said self-care. A lot of us women are like, we can't tan right now. We can't do our normal kind of upkeep. So she realized that and put together a package that was teeth whitener and self-tanner. Now, mind you, they don't sell this at their store. These are not products they normally sell at their store that they're just like, how could we get this out to our customers? They don't sell this. So again, they stopped, they looked at their customers, they said, what do they need now? They need things that they can do on their own at home. That wasn't something they sold because they're in the business of service. They want to do it for you, but they can't. So they went out and found a couple products that they believed in and put that together. And again, right here, you can see it's $55 and it says shipped. So I know that there's no shipping on top of this. So I knew that if I was going to buy the toothpaste, it was $24. If I was going to buy the tanning, it's $34. Both is $55. And that's my cost. I'm not going to have to go through some transaction and find out that shipping is $9. So they'd done all that before they even decided what they were going to offer, knew what they could ship it for. So if you see here, there's no link. All you have to do, you see at the bottom, message us with your email and address and how many you need. So all I literally did, I saw it, I was like, yeah, I need that. Click the message button on Facebook, gave them my email, gave my address, and that was it. The next thing they sent me, they just went into their PayPal, sent me an invoice for $55. I have PayPal linked to my phone. Like probably, I don't have the data point, but I would say a large percent of people have PayPal already connected on their phone and uploaded. So I got that in my inbox. I said, yep, pay. One click and I was done. And they did an update a little after this, and they had over 200 orders. 200. And this isn't even something that they normally offer. In addition to this, just another example, because I think they've done a good job. They started doing because they still aren't open yet, right? But they know that as soon as they are open, they're probably going to be booked quickly. So instead of selling gift cards, they're doing like a raffle, which it costs $200 for you to enter into the raffle. But it's not like if you don't win their top prize, you don't get anything. I think you get 5 services. So you still are getting what you are paying for, but by entering the raffle right now, instead of just buying a $200 gift certificate, there's like this, 5 different prizes that are like really nice that you could win that are worth way more than the $200. And they've had quite a few people on that as well. So just an example. So if you have PayPal already set up, again, you can just invoice. If you don't have a PayPal set up for your business, it only takes a couple of minutes for you to do that. I highly encourage you to get that set up to where you can accept payments that way. I like PayPal because, like I said, most people have it. They already have their credit cards uploaded, and it just makes it as easy as possible for them to just click and go. So again, they don't have an e-commerce. I don't even think this business has a website, to be truthful. So they don't have e-commerce set up, but yet they sold 200 $55 products. So that shows you how you can sell through Facebook without any kind of infrastructure, just posting it, but knowing how you're going to get it to them, and then just having a payment method, which in this case was PayPal. You can also do that on Instagram. So I've got an example, again, local business here for Instagram. You can see they've got the shirt here. And if you see it, it says message or comment to pay and pick up curbside or mail. So again, they're just saying, hey, send us a DM and a direct message, and we'll work out everything for you, send it to you through PayPal. So that's the first way that you can get online and sell your products. You can literally just post it and then send a PayPal. So you're able to sell things online without having to invest in any type of a website. So you don't have to invest money, and you don't have to invest time in getting things set up. So honestly, right now, depending on what your product or service is, and again, I'm more than happy if you want to ask specific questions and you're okay with us discussing that on this call, I'm more than happy to talk one-on-one about your specific business and what makes sense. But as far as just for the time reasons, and if you've not had anything online, so you've not had revenue coming in 4 weeks, this might be the best and easy thing to do is just go out there, make sure you have PayPal set up, make sure you understand how to send invoices and collect money through PayPal, understand how you're going to ship your product, and then just start marketing it in that way, because it's going to be quicker for you. And honestly, as a customer, I like just being able to send them, okay, I need 2 shirts and a large, and here's my address, versus having to go to a checkout cart and fill out my information. Might be a little bit harder for them to manage as the business owner, but again, right now, consumer convenience is super important. I'm going to pause for just a second before we go on to the next. Jack, I don't know if there are any questions that you want me to answer before we go on to the next strategy.
So we did have a question.
Okay.
You talked about PayPal, but now there are other payment options like Venmo.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Have you seen any differences between the different payment sources and different payment apps that are out there?
No, the only reason I lean toward PayPal, so you're right. Like I use Venmo, actually Facebook Messenger. You can send and request funds through Facebook Messenger. So you send it through Facebook Messenger, but it's your PayPal, your Venmo, your bank account that's actually attached to it. That's really simple and convenient as well. And Venmo is actually owned by PayPal, so it's just as secure. The only reason I say PayPal is I just think as far as like customer attribute, I just think there's more customers that already have PayPal. So if you try and make me, you want me to just pay you through Venmo and I don't have Venmo, then do I have to create an account and log in and that kind of a thing? So you might want to just say any of those options, right? Like if you have a PayPal account, if you have a Venmo account, if you have a Cash App, if you have Square, whatever it is, if you have multiple, then on your post or however you're communicating your offer, you could list that, pay through any of these sources, and they can maybe say what their preference is when they message you, and then you can invoice them in that way. So again, my recommendation to PayPal is solely that I feel like more people already have it downloaded, and so it's easier for them to check out.